I'm gonna keep saying this every single time, but every time we like reveal more and more stuff about this, I keep wanting to think, what does Gen 10 look like now? Because I don't know. Do you think here's a question. Do you think it's possible that when we get these DLCs, what if she pops up in a DLC?
That'd be amazing.
That's what I'm asking. Could the DLC, is the DLC going to be like a full fat enough version that something like this could continue, or do I have to wait 2 more gens to get something? I don't need Annabelle, but then there's more than just a Lola, right? There's different nuances.
I want another international police to come down and investigate the Paradox Pokemon, you know?
I if anything, that's perfect, right? You know what? You know what's perfect? After the fall of Blueberry Academy, Looker pops up.
Yeah, man.
And he's like, I'm going to investigate what
like,
happened.
Yo, one of the Paradox Pokemon, they escaped. It's not one you met before. And it's like somewhere here.
That'd be pretty cool.
And you find some next thing.
That'd be more weird. At the beginning of it, he's there. And he's like, yo, something's not right about this group.
Oh, he's investigating Blueberry Academy. That'd be sick.
I wish something like that, man. But
he witnesses Emmett go to the future.
I'm still in that place of wondering, will this DLC be like a full fat sequel DLC? And you know, one of the things that I said that will qualify, like, will they put a cutscene?
Like the Kyogre Garden cutscene?
Yeah, a simple cutscene can be like, we restored all the shards back in the Tropicals, and it's just showing you go like, boom, and it's just emerging out of the earth, and like it's like volcanic like destruction, and it's coming out, and you're just like, oh,
that'd be cool if it's like the Heath photo.
Yeah, a little like a full fat DLC, not just like a cash grab. Because if it's a full one like that, you might actually get something like this.
Bro, I'm so confused because can't you do nothing in the DLC? Aren't DLCs ass? Like, not like the PS5 DLCs; those are good, like the Assassin's Creed ones.
Some are, some aren't. Like some are just like replicating the same mechanics, just putting different faces and just saying it's a DLC.
Like, for guys, let me know, chat, for Breath of the Wild, right? The 2 DLCs that are in it, I forget what they're called, like Champion of Time Trial or something. Aren't they just more like bonus content? This is like so weird that it's like a sequel DLC.
That's the way that I'm looking at the DLC. I don't want to get too much into it, but okay, so there's an example, right? Like I'm playing a game right now. It's called Horizon Forbidden West.
Yeah.
So they just released a DLC. It's called Burning Shores. That DLC is a full fat DLC. You have to pay $26.99. So it's like
one DLC.
Yeah, one DLC. So you have to pay it and you get the thing. But it's a whole new region on its own that you can explore, right? But more importantly, it starts off with a cutscene. In order for you to play that DLC, you have to beat the game. Only when you beat the game, you get a call that activates the DLC. So it's a DLC in post game. So all of a sudden, the DLC starts. I'm not trying to spoil it for you, but the DLC starts. It's picking up right where the game ended.
Okay, so that's the actual sequel deal there.
So the game ends. It's picking up right where so it's behaving like a mini sequel. So the way they're acting, the characters responding, they're talking about the events that just transpired at the end of the game, and they're heading over. So that's a full fat DLC. The characters, there's cutscenes. The way the character kind of like travels there. There's a big scene. So there's all this great stuff that's happening. So to me, I'm like, that's a great full fat DLC. I'll pay a good amount of money. If they were going to do stuff like this, I don't care if they, what do they charge for a DLC?
I think first like 40 Canadian.
Oh my God.
That's a lot? I thought you're going to be okay with it.
Burning Shores is 26.
But it's 2 DLCs.
Okay, fine.
It's the whole pack.
Look, I'm on the team that if they do it correctly and they give us like an experience worth remembering, I don't even care if you charge $60 for it. I don't care because you're willing to continue the story.
Bro, for Breath of the Wild, they're supposed to make this whole Tears of the Kingdom thing a DLC, right? That DLC would have been insane. If you stuffed that whole game into just a DLC.
Crazy. You know what's crazy? In Assassin's Creed, the new one coming out, it's called Mirage. Mirage was a DLC they turned into a full game. That's so cool, right?
So
they're working on a DLC.
Valhalla?
Yeah, it's a Valhalla DLC, and then at some point they'll like turn this to a full game. That's kind of cool if you think if Pokemon did that. If Pokemon's working on a DLC, and then they're like, yo, turn the Tropicals thing to a full game.
That'd be sick. That would pretty much be Scarlet Violet 2.
So can this be a Scarlet Violet 2? We've guys talked about it before, but I don't mind paying a premium if you get a good amount of money's worth. So if this takes place and there's Blueberry Academy and there's a looker popping up, and you're just like, wow, we're actually getting more and more pieces to this grander Pokemon world, I'm all for it.
Now the looker has to pop up, bro. I want him to pop up.